In 2026, the Kh-47M2 Kinzhal remains one of the most talked-about weapons in modern warfare, a flying dagger built for speed, surprise, and shock. Born from the idea of taking a road-mobile ground missile and making it air-launched, Kinzhal is part weapon, part strategic message. A hypersonic-capable strike tool that shortens warning times and complicates air defenses. Wikipedia +1. Launched from high-speed interceptors and heavy bombers, the Kinzhal is designed to arrive at its target faster than most defenders can react. Reuters +1. The missile is commonly paired with the MiG-31K interceptor and has been integrated on other platforms in trials and displays, including variants of the Tu-22M family and reports of planned compatibility with modern fighters. Air launching from a fast, high-flying aircraft adds the carrier's range to the missile's own, allowing a Kinzhal-armed sortie to threaten targets well beyond traditional tactical envelopes. Wikipedia +1. Technically, Kinzhal is closer to a high-speed, maneuverable ballistic missile than to the scramjet-powered glide vehicles often discussed in the same breath. It uses a rocket booster to reach extreme velocities and then performs high-speed, high-G terminal maneuvers that complicate interception. Those maneuvers, paired with short flight times, are what make defending against it so difficult. Radar tracks can be outdated almost as soon as they reproduced, and interceptor reaction windows collapse. Missile threat. Since its public unveiling, Kinzhal has been showcased in long-range patrols, trials, and, controversially, in combat operations where state actors have claimed limited use. Its deployment has been as much a political signal as a tactical one, demonstrating the ability to field hypersonic-capable strike options that can reach into contested regions and project power far from home bases. Recent military exercises and patrols with Kinzhal-armed aircraft have underscored how the system fits into broader doctrines of rapid, hard-to-defend strikes. The Barents Observer +1. By 2026, observers have noted iterative upgrades across several Russian strike systems, software tweaks, improved guidance, and new countermeasure tactics that increase terminal phase maneuverability and allow missiles like Kinzhal to vary their final approach in ways that reduce interception success rates. Independent analysis and recent reporting suggest these upgrades are often software-driven, leveraging new guidance logic and targeting inputs rather than requiring wholesale hardware reinvention. That means that even older airframes and missiles can gain new lethality through modern avionics and flight control improvements. Financial Times +1. In practical terms, what does a Kinzhal strike look like? From release to impact, the timeline is brutally compressed. A launch from altitude gives the missile an immediate speed advantage. It accelerates into the hypersonic regime, then executes high-energy maneuvers as it closes. Targets have only minutes, sometimes seconds, to detect, track, and respond. Even sophisticated layered air defense networks find those windows extremely challenging, especially when systems must sort multiple simultaneous threats and potential decoys. For defenders, the calculus is grim. Every second counts, and the margin for error is tiny. Missile threat, that said, Kinzhal is not invincible. Analysts emphasize that many ballistic and quasi-ballistic systems naturally pass through hypersonic speeds, and that engagement possibilities exist for modern integrated air defense systems given enough warning, redundancy, and interceptor inventory. The real strategic value of Kinzhal is the combination of surprise, platform mobility, and the political shock of a weapon that closes distances so quickly. Not a magic immunity to all forms of interception. Missile Threat +1. Beyond pure capability, the Kinzhal program illustrates a broader trend in 21st century warfare. Speed plus autonomy plus software equals asymmetric advantage. Upgrades that improve guidance algorithms, increase resistance to jamming, or allow mid-course updates can dramatically change how a weapon performs without dramatically altering its hardware. That is why planners now speak of a Kh-47M2 Kinzhal software edge as much as a hardware edge. Small code changes can yield big strategic effects. Financial Times. The human and political dimensions are no less important. Fielding hypersonic-capable systems recalibrates deterrence, escalatory logic, and crisis stability. When a country demonstrates it can launch a near-immediate, hard-to-intercept strike from beyond an adversary's borders, it forces new diplomatic and military calculations. Allies and rivals take notice. Procurement plans change. Budgets shift toward faster sensors, more interceptors, and resilient command networks. The Kinzhal is therefore both a weapon and a bargaining chip, a visible symbol of what modern strike speed can mean. Reuters. For a viewer in 2026, Kinzhal raises questions that go beyond missiles. How will defenses adapt? How will policy keep pace with weapons that compress warning times? And how do nations balance the stabilizing effect of credible deterrence against the risks of miscalculation when response windows are measured in minutes? Those are the debates unfolding as hypersonic-capable systems become operational and iterative upgrades push old designs into new strategic roles. Financial Times 2021. The Kh-47M2 Kinzhal is not simply a technical curiosity. It's a modern expression of a timeless military truth. Speed reshapes strategy. In 2026, as sensors get better and software grows smarter, the Kinzhal remains a stark reminder that when velocity and maneuver meet clever guidance and political will, the rules of engagement change. And the world must learn to move faster in response.